Hi, Cancer. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yay! Ace of Cups. Okay. Six of Wands. King of Cups. That could be Pisces. Okay. Six of Cups. Four of Wands and Nine of Swords. All right. So let's see. This is kind of not mundane. It's just not earth-shattering. Thank goodness, because I think there's been enough of that. Thank you very much with the past readings. All right, so we got two sixes, a nine, an ace. Okay. All right. So, whoopsie. What's this six of wands about for Cancer? Six of Wands. So we've got Page of Pentacles. What's this King of Cups for Cancer? That could be Pisces. What's this King of Cups for Cancer? Three of Pentacles. Okay. So Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Oopsie. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Six of Wands. So two sixes and two pages. Nice. Alright. What's this Four of Wands? Cancer. What's this Four of Wands for Cancer? Temperance. Could be Sagittarius. Yay. Okay, so you need to just chill. This is about getting back to you and taking care of you and yours and just the basics, keeping things really chill and just you doing you and baby steps in everything you do. Job, everything. You need to throttle back a little bit and regroup and restore and recuperate, and to remember this is the month for it. Maybe it's a birthday month, but this is about you, and it always happens at birthday months, right? But taking stock, inventory of your life, and if you're doubting yourself or you've worked hard to get to where you were, and kind of your vibe right now for the Cancers I'm reading for is you're kind of enjoying being quite independent right now. So if you're dating casually or even if you're involved, this is going to be kind of a really independent period for you, even if you are coupled with somebody. So what's this Nine of Swords about for Cancer? Strength. Okay, so that suggests an internal struggle you're going through that you're going to have but the good news is you're going to have the strength and capacity to deal with it in a reasonable manner. You're not going to react, you're not going to scurry, you're not going to be afraid. You've worked very hard to get to where you are. You're not going anywhere. There's no knee-jerk reacting here, even though you might feel like, oh my god, but this is like a processing month. This is you kind of processing where you've been. It's a birthday month, so there's a lot of inventory taking and self-reflection anyway. But things are good and they get to be good. You're just going to kind of be laying low, and if things seem to, because for the Cancers I'm reading for, there's happiness here. There's a real feeling of either being connected to yourself and just being really happy with where you're at, or with your person. All is right with the world, in a sense. You've worked hard to get to where you were. You'd do it again if you had to. But whatever you have, it's like a new state of mind, perhaps, realizing that life is good. Like, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, I finally arrived to where I thought what it would feel like and look like, and it is, and I'm good, and I get to enjoy this. Or if this is something new that you started, you two are on the same page, so far so good. And you're wondering if it has a potential that you might feel a certain resonance with this person, but baby steps. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Baby steps. That's Temperance. Could be Sagittarius. Because this isn't about rushing whole hog into something. This is about you not losing yourself just because somebody else showed up. And that's not a slam, that's just a reminder, because, you know, when everything's new and whatnot and lovely, we do that. We just want to swim around inside of somebody, you know what I mean? That don't make that weird. It's a feeling, not a, you know, anything weird. So I like this because it kind of looks like it'd be the moon card, but I like this because it's a reminder that if this shows up, if this like fear and this like, oh, you've got the strength to handle it. Why? Because you've worked hard for this self-love that you have now. You're not going anywhere. You're not abandoning yourself. Even if this new thing shows up and it's like, oh, the answer is baby steps and not losing sight of who you are and what you've worked for. And I'm preaching to the choir. I know you know that. It's just, I think, you know, we've got a call for balance. We've got Four of Wands. We've got a call for balance and harmony in the home life here, or just keeping things balanced and working and communal and thriving for you. Whatever this new thing is secondary, but either way, you're equipped to handle it. You've got what it takes. You've worked very hard to get to where you are. This doesn't mean that you're by yourself. It just means that if you're in a relationship, and it looks like you are, it looks like it's a new one. It could be a new job offer that you're very excited about, but if it's a new relationship, it's just a simple reminder of not losing yourself and staying true to yourself and not getting kind of caught up in the feelings and somebody else's agenda, and then you wake up and go, how'd I get here? Well, you can get yourself back out of it. It's just not going to be pleasant. You don't want to do that. But if it's a new job, this is something that's going to be very good for you financially. If this is a new job, all things, I mean, it's wonderful. If it's a new job, it's wonderful. It continues the financial streak. This could be a shift from you doing something at home to a job outside of the home, like going back out to a facility to work or whatnot. But it looks like it's a really good fit, whatever that is. Having to leave the home to go to work versus working at home like maybe you were, because there's a shift in it's like, is it the same job? Maybe it's a new job. Maybe what it is a new job in the same field. Maybe because it feels like it's kind of a lateral thing, but it's still just as beneficial. It's a lateral move, but just as beneficial. All things good here. This is a new relationship. Sorry. Whoopsie, the other way, sorry. It's not that you, because I know I can't remember who it was, but for one of them it was, and I would have thought it would have been for Cancer, it was don't lose yourself just yet. Like, don't take care of everybody else and then think, okay, now it's my turn, because you're going to attract the wrong kind of person. I can't remember who it was for. But this is different. This is you being hesitant and being like, I think I just kind of want to keep to myself, or is this too good to be true? And what's showing here is that it's not, but it shows that there's still part of you that's just like, and not in a bad way, but there's this kind of this, I'm surprised the Nine of Wands didn't show up, because, well, the Nine of Swords did, but this is all about you kind of having that, a little bit of you reserved and held off over here, just a little bit of you reserved. You're not all in. And that's okay. That comes in time, baby steps. And maybe that's why you're not all in, because you're like, oh, I've been where I've been all in before, and it's been wonderful until it wasn't, until this showed up, and then it was like, oh my gosh, how do I get myself out of this? And then you wake up 3 years later. You know what I mean? This is you putting yourself first and foremost with whatever this new venture is, and it works. Dare I say it works because you do that, because you find somebody on the same page, and you're like, I can't believe it. I know, right? So just you keep doing what you're doing, and this doesn't have to be an issue because this is sitting on top of it. You've got the strength now. If this shows up, you can handle it. You might even be with someone or meet, if this isn't a relationship, if it's at work, but I don't know why you shared at work, but point is, you'll be able to communicate that. But you have what it takes to manage this, to manage this right here, if it shows up. Just saying. You can talk yourself down, you can breathe through it, whatever strategies you have in place, because you've been there before, so it's fine. It's fine, no, but you know what I mean. You where you are now is by grit and mettle, and you've gotten yourself in and out of a lot of situations, and you are where you are because of your experience. You could do it again if you had to, you just don't want to, and you're a little leery. And good for you for putting yourself first, really, and keeping you first and foremost. That's how it should be. Feels like you're with somebody that is going to support that, not compete with it. Six of Pentacles, hello. Okay, so yeah, this is a we got Temperance, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Wow. Just you just a little bit reserved, holding yourself back, remembering where you came from so that you don't want to do that again. Baby steps. You got this. You're fine. Yeah. I mean, I'm not dismissing it, but it's like, you know what? This is all good things. Very unicorny. I think you had another unicorn type reading before. This is the second one, so maybe it's actually a thing. Maybe I was actually onto something. But yeah, this is. Can I just say, though, I like that you're just a little bit reserved because you just don't want to make the same mistake again. I like that. I think that's very wise. Because I think when you love hard and you give all. And I don't think this merits that yet. And I commend you for kind of being like, oh, want to wait until it kind of dies down into this whole Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Not just this newness where we're on the same page and it feels really good, but just want to wait a little bit more. And you should. Good for you. For Cancer. How fun. Just a new romance. Communicating when this shows up. Communication. This could be also too, though, that it's an online relationship, maybe, that you're not in proximity yet. That's okay. But there's whatever it is, you two, there's a fit here. There's a fit here. So, anything that comes up, this is because you're taking baby steps and taking it slow, and there's a commitment to yourself and you kind of keeping that part of you, like your agenda, who you are, intact. If there are any issues, this is someone that you could communicate that with, or just like there's open communication here. There's give and take. So good for you. Oh, yay. Okay, so Three of Swords. Oh, we got distance involved here. Okay, so Three of Swords reversed, and the World on its side. Apropos. So we've got possible distance here. Could be. I don't think this is about deciding whether to end something. I think this is you kind of going, is this really happening? Is this really it? Because this is a card of completion and fruition also, not just something being over and done. This is like, wow, the whole enchilada, so to speak. And this is you technically ready because you're over the hurt, you're over the heartache, you've moved on, you can see, you have like a 360 view of your experience and you come full circle with it. But as far as any new investments, definitely baby steps, because you're kind of like, well, let's just wait and see. Like, you're not all in yet. You're out of the woods, but there's just this waiting and seeing here. And it's time, you're ready for it because you're over the hurt and the heartache. You can see it for what it was. But I think you're just a little bit hesitant, and you just need to know, or need to remember that it's okay to put you first, and it's okay to communicate and to take things slow. Probably already knew that. But this is doubling down on that then. Good for you.